Clawdbot
OpenClaw
is absolutely blowing up on Twitter and LinkedIn at the moment.
Clawdbot is changing the game
when it comes to AI assistance.
The AI community is exploding over this tool right now, and for a good reason.
But how does this actually make my life better?
Clawdbot is a self-hosted AI assistant that runs directly on your computer.
You keep on hearing about Clawdbot everywhere, but what is it really? Why is everyone talking about it, and is it safe to run on your system? Here's the deal. People are literally running it with full system permissions, connecting it to their banks, emails, social media, messaging apps, as well as their system. And we're all just clicking install like nothing could go wrong. That's where I need you to pause with me for a second. Yes, you, sitting right there. Do you really want this thing running on your machine? Because Clawdbot is powerful, but that power comes with serious risks. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what Clawdbot is, how it works, and why installing it without knowing the risks is one of the riskiest moves you could make. So what is Clawdbot exactly? Well, it's an open source AI assistant that can run on your own computer. This means that it can read messages, automate your workflows, connect to apps like WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, iMessage, as well as your files and systems. But Clawdbot isn't just an AI you can chat to. It's an agentic AI, and that basically means that it doesn't just respond to you, it can do stuff for you. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, but what does that actually mean? Well, when you set up Clawdbot, you're basically giving it the keys to your computer and telling it to do whatever it wants on your behalf. And it doesn't just wait for commands, it can take action on its own. So instead of just checking your emails, Clawdbot can monitor your emails and instantly message you when something important shows up. Now, that can be incredibly useful, or it can be incredibly dangerous. Part of the reason that Clawdbot succeeds where other AI agents have failed is that it has full access to your device. And while that can be helpful, there's always risks that outweigh the pros. The problem is most people setting it up don't fully understand what they're giving it access to. There have already been cases of people having their information hacked because of it. To show just how easily this can happen, this guy named William Peltomaki ran a test to see how bad things could get. He wanted to see what would happen if Clawdbot was tricked through something called prompt injection. Here's what he did. He set up two email accounts, one as a victim and one as an attacker, and used Claude 4.5 to see if he could get Clawdbot to leak the victim's emails to a stranger. He started by sending himself what looked like a completely normal email, but hidden inside were instructions designed to blur the line between where the email ends and where the system begins. We'll break that down in a second. Then he told Clawdbot to send the victim's 5 most recent emails to the attacker's account. It sounds simple, almost too simple, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous, because every part of that email was carefully designed to manipulate the AI. First, it made Clawdbot believe the person sending the email was the same person giving commands in the terminal. Then it told the bot to respond directly without asking for confirmation in the terminal, and it listened. Also, those fake system outputs, IMAP warnings, and tool results made it look like the email had already been processed and new instructions were coming from the user itself. And finally, the thinking block planted what looked like Clawdbot's own reasoning. It saw a thought that looked like its own and just followed through with it. And here's the scary part. Clawdbot can do so much more than that. It can run shell commands, control your browser, manage files, execute code, and much more. So imagine what happens when a malicious email doesn't just ask for a summary, but tells the AI to delete files, exfiltrate documents, or take control over your system. I'll leave you guys with that one to think about.